Chris here again. We did a first video on how to avoid being choked to begin with, because again I find most companies skip that part. Why would you wait to be choked if you can avoid it to begin with? You're going to notice I got this one clown over here, Ryan, who you saw in the last video, and he's listening to his iPod. Because again I talk about the danger of iPods, when you're distracted, attackers more likely to choose you. And I'm going to show you here in a moment, because he doesn't know that he knows I'm going to probably go to choke him, but he doesn't know when. Because I want to capture a realistic reaction. Because again, if you practice self-defense, knowing when everything's about to happen is not the same effect as if it's a real good choke. So just, because again, real choke is going to be quite emotional. At the time, there's going to be a lot of stress. So I'll show you.
Wow. That happened faster than I thought it was going to.
And see, actually, what's funny is I just thought he was going to take the choke. I didn't know that he was going to react.
Whoops.
back to me there.
Not bad.
But again, he didn't know when it was coming. You probably saw a pretty realistic reaction on his face. And did it still surprise you, even though you knew it was coming eventually?
Eventually, but yeah, I definitely didn't know it was going to be in that instant.
So it's a lot more valuable to practice and create scenarios where you're not expecting stuff. Because if you say, okay, I'm about to choke you, you practice the choke defense we learned, it's not going to be the same. You don't bring any emotion to the drill. So really, like we did the last one when Ryan was in his passive stance and I went to choke him, he would smash me in the face and then continue with the strikes or shredding. It doesn't really change. If he's unaware and all of a sudden I'm choking him, he does the same thing. He gets to the face, striking, ripping, clawing, attacking those vulnerable areas. So we don't ask you to remember different things for different attacks. Our philosophy is if the person attacker is facing you, attack the face. Vulnerable areas are there. Eyes, nose, groin, secondary. So it doesn't really change. And again, if we get some of the gear on, it'd be the same thing. And the beauty of the Spartan training gear from my friend Mark Joseph is you can create more intensity because now he can actually strike. So many courses you practice, but you pull your strikes, so don't actually make any contact, so you don't get a realistic reaction. You can hit all the focus mitts you want, but you don't get a realistic reaction. So I'll give you an example here. I'm going to put some intensity in going for him. Again, we'll just do it from a relaxed position. He's not prepared for it in his passive stance, for example. And then we'll see it. Good. Good. So we like to do a lot of training like that. It's just a very brief clip on one of the drills we do, for example, but I think you see how much more value there's in with that. And again, I didn't add any verbal because I was going for a surprise. If I was going to surprise him, I probably wouldn't be saying much.
Yeah.
Best it would take it with a surprise. All right.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Bye-bye.